The MLB trade deadline is just over 24 hours away, and there have been rumors swirling left and right around the league. In today's video, I'm giving you guys 5 hitters who I think are going to be traded at this deadline tomorrow and where they're going to end up. I'm bringing out baseball content for the rest of the season, so go hit that subscribe button while you can down below and enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. The first trade I'm predicting is Luis Arias to go to the Tampa Bay Rays. Luis Arias has been one of the best second basemen in baseball this year. He's hitting .328 with an .810 OPS, big bounce back from last year, and he's really improved his defense at second base this year. 11 OAA is the 98th percentile, and the Tampa Bay Rays need another batter in that lineup who can actually produce. They have a huge big three of Caminero, Yandy, and Aranda, but everyone after them are really question marks and honestly not even major league players, and they are still one of the best teams in the whole MLB. Luis Arias would bring a great addition to that leadoff spot and help them produce even more runs throughout the rest of the year. Being able to get on base consistently for Junior Caminero is just going to add more runs to his home runs. Get on base for Yandy and Jonathan Aranda. It's really a match made in heaven, and I've seen many people predict this trade for Luis Arias to go to the Tampa Bay Rays, and I think they're going to pull the trigger, and go all in this year because the American League's weak and they see a chance to go for it. The next trade I'm predicting is Taylor Ward from the Baltimore Orioles to go to the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies really need a right-handed hitter and another outfielder. Taylor Ward could easily be what they thought Adolis Garcia was going to be this year for them. Taylor Ward this year, while the power hasn't really been there, he still has an above-average OPS, 730, and I think a change of scenery into a team that's wanting to go all in, wanting to win this year is going to do wonders for him. He's been a consistent hitter his whole career, basically. He hit 36 home runs last year. This year he's only got 7, but that power is still in there. The Phillies really need a right-handed hitter, as Schwarber, Bryce Harper are all lefties, and they just need someone who can bring consistency into that outfield and someone who's going to help them in the playoffs and help them win ball games. The Phillies have a chance to go all in this year as their core is they're going aging very much. And Taylor Ward fits their timeline, fits their willing to win right now, and I think the Phillies would be stupid not to go for another outfielder, not to go for a right-handed hitter. And Taylor Ward, if the Orioles decide to sell, which I think they should, I really don't think they have a great chance in the American League this year. Going for a guy like Taylor Ward would be great. And for the Orioles, he's an expiring contract, someone you trade Grayson Rodriguez for who hasn't been anything. So you're not really losing much for him, and he hasn't been the greatest player for you this year, but being able to get something for a guy who's on an expiring deal is very valuable for them. Get some prospects back, help build that farm system back up, and trade Taylor Ward while you can before he leaves in free agency. And I think the Phillies are one of the best spots for him to go to. Just being in the playoff race and be able to be an everyday player will help them out. He's one of the best players in the league in getting on base. He's the 98th percentile in walk rate, 100th percentile in chase rate. He does not chase. He does not strike out very much. He gets on base via the walk, and when he's not getting walks, he's putting the ball in play. He's hitting home runs like he has. He has the track record, and something that the Phillies, if Dave Dombrowski decides, I want to go all in before this core gets a little too old, which they might already be, but Dave Dombrowski has never been shy of going for a big move at the deadline, and I think Taylor Ward is the perfect fit for the Philadelphia Phillies. Next, a name that might not be very big to the Yankees, as they might want Ryan Jeffers, Hunter Goodman, but I don't think they're going to get those guys. I think a guy like Tyler Stevenson might not be the biggest name, is a name that the Yankees need and a name that will fit the Yankees lineup because they need catching and they need it badly. Austin Wells has been one of the worst catchers in the MLB this year, so just anything that's an upgrade over Austin Wells is going to be great for the Yankees lineup. Tyler Stevenson, throughout his whole career, he's been an average to above average hitter, and that's all the Yankees need. He's also one of the best catchers in blocks above average, the 97th percentile, something that they just need. They need a right-handed catcher, and he would be a perfect fit, and he would not cost very much for the Yankees. If you look at his Savant page, it's bloody, it's red. barrel rate in the top percentile, average exit velo, he walks, he doesn't chase. I think he would be a perfect fit for the Yankees in Yankee Stadium to help them go on that playoff push. While he might not be as pretty as names like Ryan Jeffers or Hunter Goodman, I think he's just a little bit of a step down and will cost you basically nothing. The Reds are selling. Tyler Stephenson's not in their core and their future plans, so just being able to get him for basically nothing would be great for the Yankees lineup, as they need more right-handed hitters. They need a catcher badly. And Tyler Stephenson, he's been pretty good this year. 338 on base, 740 OPS. It's an average hitter, and that's all the Yankees need right now. They need someone who can come in and help produce. With Judge, Stan, and Bellinger all out for the foreseeable future, they just need to stay pat, stay afloat until those guys come back, and I think Tyler Stephenson will be great at doing that for them. The next trade I have is Mickey Moniak from the Rockies to the Houston Astros. Mickey Moniak's having a breakout year almost, and he had a great year last year, so it's showing consistency. So far this year, he has 17 homers, batting .278 with an .875 OPS. That's a way above average hitter in this league. Yes, he plays at Coors, but the Astros need thump in their lineup. They're currently leading the AL West, and they're only 2 games above 500. This division's up for grabs. I think the Astros, they have the experience, and they're a team that can go for it this year. And why not go for it? The American League's wide open, like we all know, and Mickey Moniak has been a consistent hitter for the past 2 years. But even maybe leaving Colorado might hinder him a little. The Astros need someone in that outfield, and he's an average fielder, but being able to just be a steady component in that lineup for the Astros is something they really need. They've always been looking for left-handed outfielders. They've been in the market for Jarren Duran in the past, but I think a Mickey Moniak would fit perfect with the Astros. If he can find that opposite field swing, say at those Crawford boxes, he's going to put up numbers. I mean, Coors, yes, is easy to hit in, but so is Houston. They have one of the most hitter-friendly ballparks in the whole MLB. And Mickey Moniak, expiring deal, not going to cost you an arm and a leg. The Rockies should be selling him at his highest value at this point. They'd be silly not to just get anything back for him. And I think the Astros are a perfect fit for a guy like Mickey Moniak. He's a fast player, he hits for power, and he'd just be a great compliment to guys like Jordan, Jeremy Pena, Altuve, Paredes, Christian Walker, and the list goes on and on. So if the Astros think they can get it done this year, why not go for Mickey Moniak? I think he's basically guaranteed to be traded. It's only a matter of where and when. But I think the Astros and Mickey Moniak would be a perfect fit. Next, final trade I have is Zach Neto, the star shortstop for the Los Angeles Angels, going to the Boston Red Sox. It's no secret the Boston Red Sox have been looking for shortstops. No secret that they need a shortstop. As a Red Sox fan, I don't really think Zach Neto is the answer here. He's a very below average fielder, -8 OAA. It's in the 3rd percentile, and the Red Sox have been preaching defense this whole year. But they do need thump in that lineup, and Zach Neto brings that thump. He's had 19 home runs this year, 26 last year. He's above average hitter, and that swing would be butter in Fenway Park. He's going to cost a lot. He's under control. He's young. He's 25 years old. But the Red Sox think they can go for it this year and get to maybe the World Series. They need to push their chips in. Craig Breslow needs to save his job. He needs to show that he can get a deal done at this deadline. Craig Breslow has never really gone for it at any deadline. He has struggled in the past deadlines, but giving the city of Boston someone like this, a guy in the middle of their order who's going to hit for pop, is something they really need. The Red Sox only have one guy who has 20-plus home runs, and they don't have many consistent bats in that lineup right now, but they're still getting the job done. They can add to that offense to go along with this pitching staff. It's going to be scary for the rest of the AL. That pitching staff's elite. Getting 1 or 2 more guys in the middle of that lineup is going to do wonders for them. Pushes everyone down, makes everyone's job easier to have another guy in that lineup. And that Zach Neto pulls the ball with the best of them. He's going to hit a lot more home runs with that Green Monster. Hit that Green Monster, get more doubles. And the Green Monster is only going to unlock him. If they can try to figure out that defense, maybe push him to second base for this season, just have a better defensive team out there, the Boston Red Sox It would be silly not to go for this guy. If it doesn't cost you Franklin Arias, you jump on that. Franklin Arias should be untouchable, but if it costs you, maybe just tell the Angels, we'll give you anybody but him. Give him a bunch of prospects. And the Angels, they need to figure it out. They need to sell. They need to get what they can. Their farm system's terrible. Their team is terrible. And just go for it and sell Zach Neto to the Boston Red Sox. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. This trade deadline season is crazy. Tarek Skubal just went to the Dodgers, and we're going to be picking out more content as the season goes on. Peace.